It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Get your facts first, then you can distort them as you please. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. In the spring, I have counted 136 different kinds of weather inside of 24 hours. By land, they're not making it anymore. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. The 1st of April is the day we remember what we are the other 364 days of the year. A man who carries a cat by the tail learns something he can learn in no other way. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience is the ideal life. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. Never pick a fight with people who buy ink by the barrel. Only kings, presidents, editors, and people with tapeworms have the right to use the editorial we. Everything has its limit higher nor cannot be educated into gold. The very ink with which history is written is merely fluid prejudice. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. Denial ain't just a river in Egypt. A man's character may be learned from the adjectives, which he habitually uses in conversation. There is no distinctly American criminal class except Congress. All generalizations are false, including this one. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. Let us endeavor so to live so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. It usually takes me more than 3 weeks to prepare a good impromptu speech. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. My mother had a great deal of trouble with me, but I think she enjoyed it. We have the best government that money can buy. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint. It is by the goodness of God that in our country we have those three unspeakably precious things: freedom of speech, freedom of conscience, and the prudence never to practice either of them. Climate is what we expect, weather is what we get. It's no wonder that truth is stranger than fiction. Fiction has to make sense. Loyalty to petrified opinion never yet broke a chain or freed a human soul. Thunder is good. Thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of a joy you must have somebody to divide it with. When people do not respect us, we are sharply offended. Yet in his private heart no man much respects himself. Noise proves nothing. Often a hen who has merely laid an egg cackles as if she laid an asteroid. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. Patriot, the person who can holler the loudest without knowing what he is hollering about. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. Be careless in your dress if you must, but keep a tidy soul. When angry, count to 4. When very angry, swear. Laws control the lesser man. Right conduct controls the greater one. Laws control the lesser man. Right conduct controls the greater one. Few things are harder to put up with than the annoyance of a good example. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them.